Hey! Welcome back to Tech Game TV. Today we are going to talk about K-pop theory conspiracy. The reason why people been talking about her is she tried to escape from her boyfriend from her being used. She thought moving out of the country was great, but it turned out to be a mistake. The reason we can't tell which her identity is because of she's wearing the mask to cover up herself. And we all know she's from North America continents and her BF is the other side of country. There's a bruise all over her left side of her hand. Her boyfriend used her for her online business to get the rent into his account. Without further ado, let's watch a short clip about K-pop.
She was abused and held captive in another country. She never thought she'd get back to the United States, but with the help of international organizations, she is now safe in South Texas.
But her crisis is far from over. Her abuser stole the documents that prove her identity. The Night Team's Courtney Friedman breaks down the often unacknowledged financial abuse and explains how this survivor is finding herself again. It's part of our series, Confronting Domestic Violence, Loving in Fear.
You don't think people who claim to love you would do something as, I don't know, shady?
This woman, who will remain anonymous for her safety, moved 8 years ago from the U.S. to her boyfriend's country, where she expected marriage and happiness. Instead, she was used and controlled.
Emotional abuse, psychological, intimidation, coercion. I was kept hostage. I wasn't allowed to go outside very much. He threatened me with death. He threatened other people with death if I were to talk to them. He kept me apart from my family.
But it was the often unrecognized financial abuse that kept her trapped in a foreign country.
I had no money because anything that I did earn, he would take it from me.
She was making good money through her online business, but her abuser and his family funneled that money straight into his account.
My identification, my birth certificate, my social security card, they had taken that.
But she had hidden her passport, so one day she snuck online and found Pathways to Safety, an international organization helping abused Americans abroad. Their emergency escape plan helped bring her home.
Well, I've been gone for so long that I'm just a blank slate, I think. I have no idea.
Something Paige Terrio with Family Violence Prevention Services says is shockingly common in abusive relationships.
We work with the police department, a special team, in order to try to recover clients and victim survivors' identities in order to help them to obtain places to live, jobs, the things that we need to move forward in our life.
A freedom this once imprisoned survivor now realizes is possible.
If you or someone you know is experiencing abuse here or abroad, there are so many resources available. We're listing a couple of those on the bottom of your screen, but for those and even more, you can go to ksat.com/domestic violence. At the top left, there is a page called Domestic Violence Resources for anything you may need. And right now on the top right of that website, there is a page where you can ask general questions about domestic violence or questions about the stories in my series, Loving in Fear. The questions are anonymous, and we're in contact with experts to get them answered to the best of our ability. Steve?
Thank you guys for watching this theory conspiracy. If you guys like this video, do leave a like and share. Comment down below what kind of video I should do next. I will be doing the dating apps if you guys hit over 1,000 likes in the previous video. Peace.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, Billy. That hurt.